G'day folks, my name's Simon. I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. This channel is all about motorcycles, adventure, camping and touring, or as I like to call it, Mad Cat. During Australia's Black Summer, which was the summer of 2019-2020, there was a massive bushfire in this area as well. I was actually quite worried about where my auntie's situated because they are out in the bush, and the fires were getting close. They said they were getting ready to evacuate if it was needed. And as you can see, like, there's a lot of bushland around this area. I mean, it makes it a very beautiful area, but it also makes it very susceptible to bushfires. We do have a problem with that in this country, and unfortunately climate change is only adding to it and making it worse as time progresses. I'm not sure that my Auntie Joy even realised that I'm actually on the motorbike on this trip, because they're going up to open the gate for me and said you won't even have to get out, which means that they probably assume that I'm in my four-wheel drive. But I'll tell you what, the amount of kilometres I've done on this journey so far, I don't think I could afford to do that in the four-wheel drive. I mean, it'd be a lot easier to go camping with the stuff that I can carry in that, like a swag and so on, which you can have completely made up as your bed. But yeah, on a motorbike's really the most efficient way to travel and see places in Australia, because the fuel usage is so much lower that makes it more affordable to get to more places. The thing that costs the most about running a motorcycle, however, is the amount of usage or the amount of money that it costs to buy tyres, because those little rubber things that run around and around in circles on a motorbike are usually between $300 to $400 each, which is why I'm trying out these Modos Tractionator GPS tyres, because they're a reasonable price tyre that's manufactured in Thailand, I believe, but it's more because of the longevity of the tyre, because of people saying to me, well, I managed to get 21,000 kilometres out of mine before I changed it, and I probably could have got a couple more. And that makes me quite happy to hear that, because on average, on my bike that I lost in the bushfires, I was getting 11 or 12,000 kilometres out of a tyre. And with the amount of kilometres that I was doing, that was basically between 2 and 3 months to replace the rear tyre, and about 4 months to replace the front tyre when it became all scalloped and chopped out from counter steering around corners. And that starts to add up very quickly. The servicing wasn't a problem, because I can easily buy oil and an oil filter, and I can change that myself, and when it comes time for a major service, take it to a dealer and have them do that. You know, things like checking the valve clearances and that sort of thing, and checking computer diagnostics. So I'll go to the dealer for that. But to actually do it, look at those beautiful wind turbines. Wow. That's lovely to see those there. One of them's not turning though. Maybe it's been taken offline for servicing. Absolutely beautiful to see though. Love seeing wind turbines. I don't know why some people are so against them. I mean, they're lovely. They look so pretty when they're sitting out on the horizon, you know. And why can't they run them in a field and still run cattle or sheep in the field? Don't see a problem with that. So anyway, I'm really hoping that these Modos Tractionator tyres basically do get the longevity that people have told me about with them, because essentially if they do, it does mean that when I'm doing more and more travelling as time goes on, I don't have to keep replacing the tyres quite as often as what I otherwise would have, which is a nice thought. Well, that was absolutely lovely. Oh, look at those wind turbines again. Absolutely beautiful seeing them. Absolutely lovely. I just spent the last couple of hours at my auntie and uncle's place, and it was so good to see them again. I haven't seen them for a couple of years, since they were last up on the north coast of New South Wales, so it's really good to be able to do that. Anyway, it's now heading back out to the main road and going down to Geelong to see my cousin down there, and then tomorrow, or whatever it is, starting to head north again. And while I'm not wanting to go back north again, I'd love to be able to stay down here and keep exploring. I do have to go back and be a responsible adult and go back to work and earn money to pay off everything that I've done. So that's the way it is. But you know what? This 5 weeks off has been absolutely worth it. I feel so much more relaxed, so much more at peace with everything, and to be honest, it doesn't matter how much it's cost and what I have or have not seen. It's been so nice to just get away from everything and just explore our country, see a few places I've never seen before, go and catch up with friends and relatives, and that's absolutely wonderful, and that's made it so worthwhile. Look at this. That's like a water tower, but look at the building that it's attached to, or that it's on top of. That's magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. I've never seen a water tower like that. This is why it takes me so long to go anywhere. I keep getting distracted with things like this that are absolutely beautiful. I mean, even the hinges on these doors, these massive, massive doors. It's like a castle. Wow. What do you think, guys? You could live in this, couldn't you? I mean, you could simply put a mezzanine floor across. You could have a bedroom up there, a living room and kitchen and whatever down here. This would be fantastic. And what you could do is you could actually run a spiral staircase up in the corner, which would mean you used up less space. This would be beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. I love it. Not sure that the council would like it, but what a gorgeous building. All this old sandstone. Lovely. I'm not going to climb up the top to have a look though. It's so nice to be able to catch up with my relatives down here. Victoria is such a long, long way away from where I live, and it's not something I get to do very often, and I really do enjoy that. I mean, it was only a couple of hours with my auntie, but it was a couple of hours well spent catching up, having some cups of tea, having some lovely biscuits, or not biscuits, like caramel slice and that sort of thing that my auntie's made, and absolutely lovely. And nobody was forewarned of my coming. Literally, I rang my auntie when I was in Ballarat, and I said, "What are you up to right now?" And she said, "I'm doing the ironing." And she said, "Where are you?" And I said, I'm at the Eureka Stockade in Ballarat." And I said, "I might call over for a cup of tea." And she's like, "Yeah, please do so." So it was nice, very, very nice. I like getting to do that sort of thing. That's one of the best things about being on the road like this, is because I didn't have a specific set plan or anything like that. It was just drive or ride and see where I ended up. And that was lovely. So, hi Auntie Joy and Uncle Graham. It was lovely to see you today. Thank you very much for your hospitality. And next time I come down, I'll stay for longer, I promise. Oh, there's a poor little abandoned house. How I'd love to go and explore you and find out your story. So anyway, I'm heading out to the Midland Highway, which will take me straight down to Geelong and straight down to my cousin's place, so all good. Guys, I really hope you've enjoyed watching my videos and my trip and following along. Please do me a favour, hit that like button for me, subscribe down below, and of course, if you could, please share one of my videos. Doesn't matter which one, please share one of my videos on your Facebook page or whatever other social media you're on, because it'll really help to get the word out there that I'm out here doing this sort of thing and I'm putting out new videos every week. Because it is very hard to grow a YouTube channel, and my plan is to hopefully grow it much, much bigger. Look at those, they're fantastic, aren't they? Absolutely lovely. It's really, really hard to try and grow a YouTube channel. So I'd really, really appreciate it if some of you guys could share my videos around on Facebook, whether you're my friends who are already on my Facebook or whether you're people who just subscribe to my videos, to my YouTube channel. Please share one or two of them, because it'll help me to get more people subscribing to the channel, which will help the channel grow. Aren't they gorgeous, just lazily spinning away out there like that? Absolutely lovely. So anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked by looking at pretty things. If you can like, subscribe and share any of my videos, I would really, really appreciate it. Of course, if you don't like the videos, feel free to slash the seats. And if there's something you really don't like and you feel absolutely like you have to hit that thumbs down button, please do leave me a comment on the video telling me what it was you didn't like, because it's the only way I can improve. Look at that, they're all turning in time with each other. Oh, they're not now. One of them's turning slower than the other one. Isn't it such wonderful technology that we can harness the power of the wind and generate electricity? Wondrous. If only everybody saw it that way. Because people complain about them and say, oh, they make noises and all sorts of weird stuff.